Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin, and it's up 6% for the day. Went up as high as 7%, I believe. But regardless, the topic of today is that we're now above the 20-day moving average, something that we've been fighting for the past two. So starting from March 1st, we saw a move of almost 10% from Bitcoin. It went up all the way up to the 20-day moving average, and then the following day, we were rejected back down, went down two and a quarter. But today, we're up again, 6%, 7%. The 20-day moving average is at, right at $50,000, $50,036. Um, with the price today at 51,400 and change. We're now currently above it. Now there's still a lot of time in the day um, for us to reject back down. I mean, we've seen it before, but what's interesting here is that with this move, it creates a move on the Bitcoin dominance where we move up, and we have been moving up. Uh, and if we look at the weekly, um, we're now above the 140 week moving average. We did come below it. As you can see here, we went as low as we started at 61%, but here we are at 62.21. The 140 week moving average is measured at 61.91%. So we're now currently above it. Now this is not the end of the world. I mean, we're talking about, you know, briefly jumping over the fence and back again. So again, like I said about the daily, there's a lot of time on the weekly as well. Um, we could see a scenario where Bitcoin does come back, you know, does move up today, but it gets over the 20-day moving average, and then the following day we might see altcoins really start moving. Now, right now, altcoins are moving. Like Ethereum's up 2%, Chainlink's up 1.26%. They're either in neutral territory. Well, I mean, they're kind of all over the place today. I mean, Cardano's down, Monero's down, but Ethereum's up. Basic Attention Token is up. So we kind of have a mixed bag here, which is quite interesting. But having said that, I mean, we could see a move like this from Bitcoin, and then in the next few days, we see it retrace. And altcoins can move that day. Altcoins can bleed. So we don't definitively know where the I think we don't definitively know where the dominance is going to fall and close at the end of the week. But this should be an interesting week. If we're above it, then we continue using this 140-week moving average as support. And we can see that this support, this moving average, is trending up. Okay, so with if we are going to treat it as support, then the dominance will have to move up. Like it just has to if it's going to treat it as support. Um, I think that's a tall order to ask, especially with the strength of all coins right now. We're still in Q1. March has also been shown to be a very good month for altcoins. If we look back at the 2017 run, we know that the month of March was a very good month. Uh, where are we? Yeah, March was a 155% move in dollar terms. Um, in 2017. So we could see that happen. Let me see if I can find 2016 March. Yeah, and in 2016 it was a 35% move. So it's still like history it will tell you that altcoins still do very well in Q1, sometimes in March, sometimes in January, sometimes in February. In this cycle though, we know that February and January were pretty decent. January being better, we were up 63%. February we're up 44%. So we'll definitely see when the time comes. So I think in all honesty, it's a tall order to ask for Bitcoin dominance to continue to trend up. But it is not like off the table, so to speak. Obviously, because we're above the 140-week moving average. The main thing to look out for today, and at least for today, if it closes above the 20-day, and B, look to this line here, which is the prior all-time high. If Bitcoin can trend up and kind of retrace, all happening underneath the prior all-time high, I think we'll still see moves like what we saw with Chainlink yesterday, what we're seeing with potentially Ethereum today, up 2%. We see altcoins like Basic Attention Token going up 5%, went up as high as 1,400 sats, mind you, last night. But we might see we have a good chance of seeing altcoins start moving during that time. Because once we get above the prior all-time high with Bitcoin, everyone wants to be on the Bitcoin train. It's in price discovery mode, and we see what happens when that happens. We like you look no further than the month of February, right? Bitcoin rallied, got up to its prior all-time high, ran right past through it. Okay, and in that time, altcoins bled. I mean, like, look what happened to Ethereum. Ethereum's down like 30% against Bitcoin in the month of February. And here we are at 0.0313 Bitcoin. So uh, it is obvious to us that, a price discovery Bitcoin isn't necessarily great for altcoins, especially their Bitcoin valuations. Where we see it really thrive is when things are bullish, Bitcoin volatility is down, um, and we're above the 20-day moving average and the 20-week moving average. But more importantly, the 20-week moving average. I think regardless where Bitcoin is, as long as it's bullish and volatility is low, altcoins have a really good chance of moving. And that's really what I'm wanting to see with Ethereum right now. Um, Ethereum hasn't retraced. It's it's currently riding the downward trend of support, which is also coinciding with the 140-week moving average to some degree. And I'd really like it to bounce from here. I think March is going to be. I think the uh, uh, timing couldn't have been any better for Ethereum to come back down, test it as support, continue the rally, or if you want to call it a reversal, call it a reversal around this time. Um, but that's pretty much all for today, you guys. Keep an eye on Bitcoin. Let's see how close we can get to the prior all-time high before people start talking about Bitcoin going to like 60K, for example. Um, I think I think that would be the telltale sign. Anything before that, keep an eye on altcoins because they might move. But if Bitcoin starts inching ever so closer to the prior all-time high, be sure to focus your attention on Bitcoin because that's where everyone's going to be, um, and move the liquidity from altcoins back into Bitcoin. But that's all for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye.